Hello everyone, this is Adrian back with Passion. That is why I am Adrian Passion. Anyways, today I felt like going back and reviewing a game that came out earlier this year, but since I had a little break from the usual business, a quantum break if you want, I haven't quite had the spark to do a review, but at least it gave me the time to play the game all the way through 4 times and uncover every nook and cranny, every Easter egg, every branching path, and every flaw. There aren't many of those though. The game at hand is Quantum Break on Xbox One. I also got a code for the Windows 10 version, but sadly my computer can't handle it. And no, I'm not giving it away. One day I'll probably have a capable computer, so yeah. And just to reiterate, I played through this 4 times. This might be the most thorough judgment I've ever given a game, so hang on, here it goes.
Jack Joyce, in the flesh.
The esteemed Mr. Paul Serene.
This is a heavily story-based third-person sci-fi shooter. You play as Jack Joyce, played by Shawn Ashmore, who gets caught up in an accident involving a science project with his best friend Paul Serene, played by Aidan Gillen, well known as Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. The experiment involved building the world's first time machine, and the accident gives them both time-bending powers and causes a fracture in time that will lead them to the end of time. They both have their own ideas of how the fracture should be stopped, and therefore they become arch-enemies. Jack is also motivated by the death of his brother and seeks revenge. The time powers are a very central part of the gameplay experience and change up the playstyle drastically from a traditional third-person shooter like Gears of War or Uncharted. There's very little reason to compare to those games because it plays and feels very different. It becomes more like a puzzle game, figuring out when to activate which ability. At first you might find it a bit clunky and overwhelming to use all these powers at once, but you really need it to do that in order to make it through. If you go in and play it like a regular shooter, you will fail, and I like it that way. Here's the thing, you will not find another game like this. The playstyle is completely unestablished and completely unique. Now, you could probably say this about a lot of other games, but there are 2 types of games we usually get. Either it's the AAA game that does things that are true and tested, and even if there is a new IP, it still is an established genre. Then on the other side we have the indie games that usually try out new and dangerous things. Quantum Break manages to take the good thing of both worlds. It manages to be the riskiest AAA game I have seen in years. I can't think of any other AAA games this gen that were a new IP and tried something completely new and different, like Quantum Break. Not only is this game different, it succeeds at being one of the best games I've played in years, and I can't give it enough credit. It also is one of the prettiest games that I've seen. The motion captured characters look insanely detailed and match their respective actors perfectly. They further challenge the engine by having 20-minute live action episodes in between chapters of the game. The TV show is also really damn good. Again, when I say TV show, they are 20-minute long episodes in between the chapters, and they smooth out the pacing very nicely. With real actors and excellent writing, I completely forget I'm even playing the game. It's an experience I haven't had before. There are also choices to take in the story, and depending on what you choose, the TV show and the main game changes completely. Several scenes in the show have multiple outcomes and not just 2, and playing through the game 4 times, like I have, the experience has been different each time. I cannot recommend this game enough. There are certain games that I like to play through at least once a year, such as the Zelda games, Banjo games, Halo games, and so on. This game is going to be one of those, and I'm already eager to start my 5th playthrough. It's that good. So who should buy this game? Anyone really. I mean, anyone who has the slightest passion for games and wants something that's different, but still has production value to it. This has been Adrian Passion. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button. Lots of games are coming in the next few months, and I will do my best to cover the news and the games. Also, you should follow me on Twitter at Adrian_Passion because you will get my thoughts on news much quicker over there. So, come on, do it. Cheers.